Hey everyone, it's Mark and Leslie again.
Hi, welcome back.
So yeah, today we just wanted to go over some, I'm almost showing you, some recent releases over the last couple months that we've picked up.
Yeah, that we've picked up either in store or online. So.
Yeah, kind of all over the place.
And it's a colorful bunch of vinyl that
it
we've
is
got.
very colorful,
yeah,
that's true. We're not necessarily color vinyl hounds, but it just happened to work out that way. And there's some really cool looking ones too, so yeah.
Yeah, so...
Why don't you kick it off?
To kick it off, I'm going to kick it off with one of the big ones. It is the new Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. This is Wild God. So this is I think the first Bad Seeds album since 2019, since Skeleton Tree.
That's true. They did the last couple were just him and Warren.
Well, yeah. Nick and Warren, and Nick did the live at Alexandria Hall and just stuff like that. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty much following on in that vein of Skeleton Tree and Push the Sky Away. So it is that progression, just move through that same feel as those other albums. A lot more with the backing singers and a lot more choral feels to it.
Yeah, it's a bit more it's got that bit more of that gospel kind of.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it was produced by, a lot of people are getting a little annoyed, it was produced by Dave Fridman. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And he's worked with like Flaming Lips and Mercury Rev, which will be coming up. And so he does a lot of that extra compression, and I don't think it sounds too bad on this one. A lot of people, it's unlistenable, and I don't think it's that. I think people are overreacting on some of these forums I think it sounds pretty good, but it is a bit, it's compressed, it's loud, it's a bit in your face, but I don't think it's too much.
No, I don't think it's too much. And one thing I need to call out, he does a really nice tribute to Anita Lane, who just passed away the last couple of years. On side 2, it's Oh Wow, How Wonderful She Is.
I think that's the one with auto-tune, when people kind of freak out about that too.
Yeah,
it's not the main focus of the vocal though. It's not.
No,
but like people are on like, oh my god, Nick Cave with auto-tune. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of auto-tune, but it works. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, pretty good album.
That's a great album.
I've only heard it a couple times, so yeah. All right, another one picked up recently. This is a reissue, Tom Verlaine. It's his last solo album from 2006. Last one with vocals too. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, it's a good album. What's it called? Songs and Other Things. First time on vinyl. Pretty cool teal colored vinyl. All right, there you go. That's really beautiful. That's a really, really nice press too. I mean, it looks the same on both. Yeah, really clean, really nice sounding. Yeah, it's a really good album. Kind of an overlooked album, I think, in his canon. What, you thought it was kind of a bit noir?
I thought it had a little bit of a noir.
Yeah, got a little bit of that jazz. But yeah, it's really good, really good.
I could see, some guy with a cigarette underneath a street light.
All right, so next up, I think I already mentioned, Mercury Rev, Born Horses, their latest album. Show you the little gatefold if I can. This is the Dinked edition. I think they made like 1,000. I got this got the Dinked hype sticker on there. You can see that. This one's pretty cool. And the front here, we'll try to show you this as well. These two horses glow in the dark. So that's pretty cool. It's got lots of cool stuff with it. It came with like a signed art card, little postcard, signed by all of them. It's numbered out of 800. It's like /800, but they didn't write a number on it. I don't know why they. What was the point of that? Then you've got a poster. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I believe this is only with this edition. It's got a lyric insert. That's probably going to come with all of them. Whatever. Pretty cool. Little back of all of them. Uh-oh. Just the lyrics. Art card. And then, oh yeah, really cool, nice colored vinyl as well.
Ooh, that's a pink one.
Yeah. I think it's one of those kind of, yeah, it's like semi-translucent. If you hold it up to stronger light, you can see your fingers through it. So yeah, pretty cool, pepperminty kind of whatever. So that's a really good one. Yeah, it's a bit of a spoken word album, they call it. He really just talks most of it. But it's better than that sounds, right?
It is.
I was a bit nervous about it, but I played it a few times.
I like spoken word stuff. So,
a bit more.
Yeah.
It can be fine, but sometimes it's too much. I don't know. But this album is actually pretty good. It's very, again, it's kind of got that very noir, jazzy, late night kind of feel to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. The music is great. And if you can get past the vocals, which again, I wasn't that thrilled about the sound of it, but then when I heard it a couple times, I'm really getting into it.
But
So
it progresses as well.
It does,
It
yeah.
sort of starts to get into that speak kind of
a little
feel,
bit, yeah.
later
so
on.
it's not
into
just
it.
like a guy talk. It's better than it sounds if you don't if you don't like that sort of thing. But
Okay, then another one. This one we got in the mail. This is Bill Fisher, Brother Bill, for anyone that knows Church of the Cosmic
Church of the
Skull.
Cosmic Skull, he's the leader.
Yeah. So this is Brother Bill's, or Bill's, sort of kind of a bit of a piss take on all these billionaires that are shooting themselves up into space in phallic spacecraft. Just has the lyric sheet inside. This one was...
This is the first press. You could. He's got a few different colored variants, but this
Yeah.
one was the first press, hand numbered out of 300. We got $2.99. We just
out
snuck
of
in there.
300. So this one comes on a
That's
really beautiful swirly gray, black.
I think it's like the Trillion edition or something like that.
Yeah. So this
Yeah,
is,
that's really cool.
this one's really really pretty. And so yeah, that was a great album.
Yeah, it's good. It's like yacht rock meets metal or some kind of way. It's weird.
Yeah.
You'll be like, yeah, it's funny. It's
if you-
better than it sounds, but
Yeah. So if you know any of the Church of the Cosmic Skull stuff or
Oh,
any
they're
of the
fantastic.
other side projects, he can take a little bit of a heavy,
go all over the
borrow
place.
a bit from more heavier influences.
Oh, yeah. All right, next up on the list, the latest Robyn Hitchcock solo, 1967. It goes along with his book of the same name. It's a book about, it's autobiography. It's his first one, but it's just a year in the life of young Robyn. It's a covers album. It does lots of, it's all stuff from that year. You know, Whiter Shade of Pale, Itchy Coo Park. I Can Hear the Grass Grow by The Move, San Francisco, Be Sure to Wear Your Flowers in Your Hair, Waterloo Sunset, See Emily Play, all the kind of stuff that you would expect Robyn to do. Yeah, and again, it goes along with that with his autobiography. Again, it's only 1 year. It's a very short book, but it's really good, and it's Robyn's style, of course. There's 3 different colors of this. We got the yellow one. They're all 500 copies each. And if you order directly from him, I think that's the only way to get it. You probably could get it in stores, but you get this cool little postcard kind of. I think there's a poster of this as well you could order from his website. But that's kind of nice.
That's
little
really
bonus.
nice. Yeah, that's really cool. And then just recently, we went to see Johnny Marr and James on their co-headline tour.
Oh yeah, fantastic show.
Oh my gosh, it
Both
was an
bands,
amazing
so good.
show. So euphoric. It was just lovely. And so on the merch desk, they were selling this. This is the first time on vinyl. This is the Johnny Marr and the Healers. From when did you say? About 2000?
2002.
2002. So
Yeah, it's his first solo album. It was with Johnny Marr and the Healers, and now he's Johnny Marr, so just solo.
Yes.
So he called his I think The Messenger was his first solo album, but this is basically his first. Yeah, this is a band. I guess he
Yes.
called it a band more than just Johnny Marr.
Yeah.
It had Zach Starkey on drums.
This is a double album.
Yeah, it's got some B-sides on the back there as well.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and I
And
hadn't
this
heard it for a while. Oh, sorry. And it's autographed. Did we
Autographed.
say that?
Yeah,
That's the key.
autographed.
That's why I bought it. I was probably going to get it anyway. I'm like, all right, if I ever see it in person, which we will eventually, I would have bought it. But I mean, that was kind of the selling point, right?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Johnny Marr autograph.
Right there at the show. And
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, next up on the list is the latest from Asteroid Number 4. They used to be from Philadelphia. Now they live in the Bay Area. Yeah, it's psychedelic, all kinds of different psychedelic rock. They're shoegazy, all that kind of stuff. This latest album, we'll keep it up, is very definitely shoegazy. The last 2 albums are very heavy on that dreamy, dream pop shoegaze kind of stuff.
One of the songs on side 2, I think it was, I thought sounded a lot like House of Love.
Yeah, it did. It had that
Had a
Christine
feel,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And that vinyl is really pretty. Well, you can kind of tell. It's really cool. And it sounds really good, too. A lot of times these colored vinyls don't sound as good, people think. But it's a great sound. Great sounding press, I mean.
And then also from the same label, we got these both in the mail, is Elephant Stone. They're both on Little Cloud label. And this is a Canadian band. They've been around for a few years, a good few years now.
This is maybe like their 5th or 6th album, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so a lot of sitar and some tabla.
They're psych pop.
Pop with that sort of influence, that Indian music influence. This cover as well, the writing is in the dark. We're going to see if we can get some footage of that for you as well.
It's just the song titles on the front, just the name, the band name, and the album title, and
Yeah, so
I didn't know that when I was logging into Discog. That's when I saw Glow in the Dark. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
And so this one comes in a really beautiful swirly blue colored vinyl, blue and white. So.
And again, we played that this morning. Sounds really good too.
Yeah. And then recently as well, we went to see Polyphonic Spree.
That was amazing.
Yeah, again, another euphoric show.
That's a band if you've never seen them live, you have to at least see them once. They are fantastic. You can't leave that show not feeling just incredible about the world, but even though,
they are going to heal the world one show at a time. From there we got this album.
It's called Afflatus. It's their COVID album, they call it. They recorded it in like 2022, I think, 2021, 2022, somewhere in there, at the height of lockdown, and they were all in a room together. I think they kind of made sure nobody was sick. They got in a room and they recorded in like 19 hours. It's all covers again, but they do some really cool covers on there, like Spirit of Radio by Rush and Porpoise Song.
And and the cover on here, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little glary.
It's
that's
metallic.
There's a young boy on there. That is Tim DeLause's son, Felix.
Tim, the singer, at the end of the show, he was hanging out front, so we got him to sign a couple things. He signed this one,
and Felix signed it as well.
He was there selling merch. He's like, "Hey Felix, you got to come and sign this one."
And then this one is
that's really
on
cool
this
too.
Gorgeous translucent green,
It
yellow.
looks like it wants to glow, but it's not glow in the dark. But again, it sounds really good. I mean, I'm happy with that one.
That one was absolutely beautiful.
And then we also they were selling, this is like $15. This lathe cut, it's hard to tell. This is like, it's photography kind of paper. I'm not going to take it out. It's in a backing. It's got a backing. It's a lathe cut 7-inch. I put it in my sleeve. And we had him sign that too, in the middle there. It's a demo from their very first album. So unreleased song, just a nice stripped down acoustic song, but it's really cool to have. And the last one is from Tim Bowness, his latest solo album. He did all this himself too, recorded it, instruments, everything, produced it. Steven Wilson from Porcupine Tree, he mixed it for him. It's more electronic side of his solo stuff. Pretty good though. It's on K-Scope. This is like a pink colored vinyl. Voila. Exclusive to their web store. That's translucent too. Again, sounds really good. All these colored vinyl, all these ones in this this batch today, they all sounded really good. And also, if you bought it directly from the web store, it came with all this ephemera. It's kind of funny. It's like you get the small postcard, same picture. You get this one, which was signed by Tim. And then you get this, some reason you get this big print. So you get all three. They're all the same. I don't know why, and then these two have some backing stuff on them, but the same thing. So it's like a Russian doll situation. I don't know why I guess I'm not complaining. It's pretty cool. All right, so that's all of our new. That's our batch of recent releases, I suppose you could call them.
Yeah, that was a really colorful batch.
Very colorful batch. That was it for now.
Yes.
So we got more coming. Keep watching.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
See ya. Bye.
All right. Bye. Peace. Hey everyone, it's Mark and Leslie again. Welcome back.
Hi.